The following is a testimonial on behalf of Steve Bazzle, candidate for Sheriff of Colleton County. Throughout his career, Steve has been involved in many criminal investigations, giving him a firm foundation and understanding of proper law enforcement techniques. Steve's 26-year law enforcement career began in 1978 when he joined the Walterboro Police Department. Steve served in the Uniform Division and was promoted to sergeant in his second year. In 1981, Steve was hired by Sheriff Cutter Ackerman as a deputy. He served in the Uniform Patrol Division and later had his first experience as an investigator, which would motivate his career as a law enforcement officer. In April of 1984, Steve was called to the Walterboro Airport where human remains had been discovered. In a wooded area down a trail off of an old air base road, someone came across the remains while training a dog in the woods. The remains appeared to be of two young boys based on the clothing that was found. The bodies had been there for a long time. Steve checked with people that had been in law enforcement longer than he had, and someone mentioned two boys that were missing from the 1970s. Steve contacted the families of the two boys and arranged for them to view items found at the scene.
It was my nephew. He was William Billy Huff, and he was 13, and the other little boy was a Crosby. I can't think of his first name, but he was 16. But when it come out, Steve worked day and night on the job, and he's, like I say, he's well dedicated. I know poor Steve had to go home and eat cold food, but he was there for us, and he never would let it go. And he's looking, searching, come contact us, call us on the phone. I mean, when we needed Steve, he was there.
Steve and other deputies worked diligently on the case for several years. Although he was never able to determine what actually happened to the boys, Steve was able to recover enough information to get the boys identified and returned to their families, giving them some closure in the case.
Hello, I'm Steve Bazzle, Republican candidate for sheriff in the upcoming election. As Sheriff of Colleton County, I promise that we will leave no stone unturned to make sure that all of our investigations are done as detailed as possible. I hope that I can count on your vote and support in the upcoming election. Thank you very much.
I'm very interested in hearing any questions or concerns you may have regarding the Sheriff's Office or my campaign. Please call me at 843-909-1280.